Good morning, Alex Joyner, pastor at Charlottesville First United Methodist Church, and this is the Midweek Update for Wednesday, November the 6th, 2024. I am recording this in the morning on the day after the election, and Brian McLaren, who is a Christian author, one of our men's Bible study at Wegmans, has been studying one of his books recently. He had a video this morning that really struck me. He said, something new is trying to be born, and something old is trying to die. As we look at this election, I know we bring many conflicting emotions to today, and that we look at one another and a country that is so closely divided, recognize that there are real political differences all around us. It seems to me very important that we hold close to one another during this time, that we treat one another gently, and that we recommit ourselves to the things that really matter. I think our community is more important than it's ever been. And to have a community that is committed to loving the whole city and loving the city whole feels like the right message for this time and this place, because there is so much that is needed. We need to be a safe space for all people during this time. We need to be a community that looks to the vision that Jesus gave us of how we treat one another, how we work for justice, and how we look forward to the new community that God is building. Psalm 27 starts with a note: the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? And that to me tells me that this psalm was written at a time when fear and anxiety about the future and where God was present was a big theme. I think we hold on to that in this time. We hold on to that hope that God will be with us through this, and that the best politics that we can be involved in is not the politics that's partisan, but the politics of building a community that reflects God's intentions for the world. So there's a lot to do, and I'm grateful for the community that we're in. So let me suggest a few things for you in these days to come. As I said, be gentle to yourself, be gentle with one another during these days. Turn to silence, turn to nature, and turn to community, those things that hold us together. This Saturday, we're having a hike. Our hiking group is going to Mint Springs Park, and at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. Let me suggest, even if you've never been on a hike with the group before, come on out and join us. It's going to be a 2-mile hike, and it's not just the nature, it's the community that will join us together. And then we've got a great opportunity to celebrate on Sunday morning. We're going to begin, we're going to have a special short vigil from 9 to 9:20 on Sunday morning, where we offer up our joys and concerns about the election and the aftermath. That's going to be in the chapel. So if you'd like to come to a quiet service at 9 o'clock, I invite you to that. And then at 10 o'clock at our regular service, it's Consecration Sunday. And I'm really excited to be welcoming my good friend Leanne Taylor, who is a deacon in the United Methodist Church, to come and lead us in that. She's a great musician. She's a great spiritual leader. And I think you're going to enjoy the opportunity to be with her. And of course, we've got lunch following. And if you haven't RSVP'd, I encourage you to do that today. We would love to have you as part of the lunch celebration that will follow as we celebrate generosity, as we look towards what God is calling us to in this new time. It is a new day. Things are changing, but the most important things are below the surface and have nothing to do with the election that just took place yesterday. The most important things are the things that draw us together. And the Psalm 27 ends this way: I believe that I shall see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Yes, wait for the Lord. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for this community that we're in together at Charlottesville First. And I'm grateful that we have this hope that we will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Take care.